honorable chairs, excellencies, and all the distinguished guests that are present here. I am very happy that I have the opportunity to address you as the president of the World Federation of the Deafblind. Also, I am very happy that I have the opportunity to address you on this profound and very important topic of assistive technology, as well as access to that technology, affordability, and high quality that is absolutely necessary. Those are not just simple tools that we are talking about. Those are facilitators and enablers of full participation and inclusion for persons with disabilities. Today, we witness still that there are many gaps in this 21st century, even though the technology is so advanced. And persons with disabilities still struggle to even access those modern technologies. That's why they have problems in participation and they have problems in being seen and heard. Many persons with disabilities, for that reason, have no access to adequate support that is disability specific regarding communication, mobility, or any other specific support that specific groups of persons with disabilities require. When we talk about accessibility and assistive technologies, we need to make sure that it's not a privilege, it's not a luxury, it's a basic human right that is also recognized as such in the UN CRPD. There it states that countries all over the world have the obligation to ensure that assistive technology is accessible and affordable for their own citizens. We all know that it's not actually the case. Our right to be included and participation are actually still out of reach for many of us. World Health Organization made a research where it says one very, very worrying data, and that is that only 1 out of 10 persons with disabilities have access to adequate technology. The biggest problem is that technology is really expensive still, even though some people need it constantly, and it's not something luxurious that they want to have, but it's something that gives them more equal opportunities as for persons without disabilities. Problematic also is the aspect that not only affordability, but accessibility to right kind of assistive technology. Many persons with disabilities still have to accept the mainstream technologies that are not tailored to their needs, making those technologies useless and not the facilitators of inclusion that they are meant to be. It's very specific for deaf-blind persons as well. Many states still do not recognize deaf-blindness as a specific disability, which makes it even harder to access assistive technology and adequate support that deaf-blind persons need. Not only that they don't have access and cannot afford the assistive technology, the problem is also that there's a lack of professionals and trainers who know how to access deaf-blind persons and how to teach them how to use those assistive technologies. There are many models and many demo versions of assistive technologies that never surpass that phase, especially for deaf-blind, which also makes it very inefficient. So this, as we already heard, there are many gaps that still have to be bridged and still have to be filled. I just want to remind you, why are we here? We are not here to make all people same. We are here to reduce these extreme inequalities that we all live in. That's why, with joint efforts, all the people who consist this network, government, civil organizations, public and private sector, we must join our efforts in creating efficient solutions that will actually be efficient for everyone, not only for part of this world. There are already solutions that exist. We don't have to invent new solutions. We just need to adapt the ones that exist already. I think that joint efforts are important in order to build an accessible future, a future that's inclusive and facilitates meaningful participation for absolutely everyone. And to close, I want to emphasize one important thing, and that is that assistive technology for people who have no disabilities can make life easier. But for us, persons with disabilities, for me as a deaf-blind woman, assistive technology creates opportunities, possibilities, and an inclusive future. Thank you.